All right, man. Dillian Whyte pulls out of the Otto Wallin fight with the shoulder injury. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out the heavyweight boxing news playlist. And we knew when we said we got like whatever it is, 11 or 12 straight weeks of boxing, and it's the only fight that come on October 30th. To my knowledge, we knew that some of these fights wasn't gonna happen because of the injury, the virus, and all that type of stuff. So, am I surprised? No. All right, this is. I'm not saying that he's faking it or whatever, but this was a tough fight. All right, he's the interim champion. So why is he taking this tough of a fight? Ask yourself that. Why is he taking this fight when he got a guaranteed shot at Tyson Fury? And at the time, the Wilder Fury 3 winner. It didn't make no sense. Otto Wallin, looking at these unupdated rankings, Otto Wallin not even ranked inside the top 15 of the WBC. All right, but let's get to the news. We talk about the politics later. Dillian Whyte suffered shoulder injury, was lost from the Otto Wallin fight. 10:30 in London. It says, can you see? Make sure you guys can see this, man. It says Dillian Whyte, Otto Wallin fight is off for October 30th. Boxing has learned that Whyte has suffered a shoulder injury while training that has forced him to withdraw from what it would have been an intriguing heavyweight showdown a week from Saturday night. The Zone was scheduled to stream Whyte and Wallin fight as the main event of a card from O2 Arena in London. Whyte would have defended his WBC interim title against the Swedish southpaw, okay, for the right to remain a mandatory challenger to the unbeaten heavyweight WBC champion Tyson Fury. Otto Wallin was scheduled to fly from New York to London on Wednesday to start getting acclimated to the time difference a week and a half in advance to the Whyte fight, which I don't even think is enough time. I think, man, it look minimum, dude. It take you like, that's 5 hours different from that in New York. Minimum, it takes you like two weeks minimum. You know what I'm saying? Really 3, man. It took me like, when I first moved to Alabama, it took me like 2 or 3 weeks, but maybe 3 weeks, maybe 2 to get acclimated to an hour difference. They're an hour ahead of Detroit. Detroit, we on Eastern Standard Time, you know, Alabama on Central. So, yeah, okay. The Sun, a London-based tabloid, was first to report the news Wednesday of Whyte shoulder injury and he's withdraw from the Wallin fight. It's not clear if Whyte's difficult fight with Wallin will be scheduled or if Whyte would attempt to move straight towards a more lucrative showdown with Fury, who knocked out former WBC champ Deontay Wilder in the 11th round of the October fight on October 9th. The third fight on October 9th, T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Fighting Wallin was considered a risky proposition for Whyte, however, which could lead to the Jamaican-born London-based contender to instead seek the WBC title shot that has long eluded him. All right, and at the end of the day, man, we know if he ended up trying to force the Fury mandatory, we know he faked the injury. Straight up and down. I don't care if he didn't. We know he faked the injury. Or the injury wasn't that bad. He exaggerated. And this is what fighters do. If he tried to go and start talking about in a couple weeks, you know, start talking about, you know, Fury mandatory, he faked the injury. I don't put it past him. Remember his last fight, he asked Eddie for an easy fight. Like, man, how you gonna get an easy fight? For one, you've been fighting all these old men, and two, like, dude, you ain't fought for no time. You ain't did nothing. You ain't fought nobody, bro. Povetkin wasn't supposed to be that hard. Michael Hunter, you know, had a draw with him, like a debatable, bro. They could have went either way. Whyte, 33, regained a WC intern from Alexander Povetkin last fight, which, at my thing, Povetkin shouldn't even have been forced to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Dillian Whyte has not earned the shot at the title, bro. Period. You know, he should have fought Luis Ortiz. It's all these other fighters that he hadn't fought. Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter. You got Anthony Joshua, who's a contender. He did fight him. Andy Ruiz, you know, I think he wanted to fight Andy, though. Philip Hargovich, Charles Martin. I mean, Frank Sanchez, Tony Yoka. Well, FA just lost. I mean, you got Joe Joyce. There's contenders to earn the belt. To me, he ain't earned the right to fight Tyson Fury, but I want to see it, though. I ain't gonna cry. You know, it might not be steak, shrimp, and macaroni lobster, but shit, man, that's still a good meal. Shit, that's like a really good. That's like a really good. Them whole chickens and them half chickens they had dinners at J. Alexander's. or like a rack of ribs from Jay Alexander. Still my shit. Okay. Man, never Alex Alexander. Man, it's definitely worth it. You know, a lot of people tend, talking to Americans here, a lot of people tend to say, you know, they want to spend money on weed, shoes, and clothes and other vices. Nigga, shit. And spend money on food. Especially, you know, expensive food. That's the key. You only live once. I mean, a lot of these niggas only wear shoes and outfits. One, I ain't really into clothes. But yeah, if y'all ain't never been in Jay Alexander's, it's definitely worth it, bro. Definitely, especially if you somewhere like close to offshore, definitely worth it. The Roof Chris is worth it too. It's a little bit more expensive. They got lobster macaroni and shit, but nigga, crab cakes, all that shit, fire. He said Wallin and Presley introduced himself to the Boston public going against, open up a nasty gash. But okay, we already know he beat Fury. Okay. A lot of people opinion that he beat Fury, but you know, at the same time, man, if Dillian Whyte started marching forward towards that, start pushing for that championship anytime soon in the near future, you know, if he do, we know he faked it. I'm just being real, bro. If he started pushing for that fight in the next couple weeks, a month, but I ain't mad at him, bro. Like, go get your title shot. I ain't gonna hate on the brother and Dillian Whyte. Go beat Fury. Fury seem like he don't want to fight you. If he vacate, bro. Then you a champion. So I can't really even, you know, I can't even be mad, bro. I can't even be mad. You know, that this is my fight song. It's your opportunity to show up and show out, bro. So, and it seemed like Fury don't want to fight him, and Fury don't want to fight Usyk. You know, if Fury retire, or I might retire this, that, and cool. I don't give a fuck. You can't go down as an all-time great heavyweight like Malik Scott said. You're on the verge of becoming an all-time great heavyweight. That means you got to close the deal. And you haven't. Oh, excuse me. Jose's a pay to fight on Saturday, so he's on ESPN Plus. He fighting Josu Vargas, which I heard is really I think it's gonna be a really good fight. So hell yeah, we still got boxing on Saturday, ESPN Plus. What's up? Yep. Josu only lost one fight early in his career. He lost to Samuel Santana by disqualification. So that's gonna be anytime it's a payday in the fight. I'm watching. Met him in Vegas. Good people, good team. So I mean, we still do have boxing on Saturday, y'all. I mean, October 30th, next Saturday. I mean, October just flew, but hey, let me know what you guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links, subscription. Twitter's the fastest way to Facebook and Instagram, Facebook group. Appreciate the love, support. All my social media links, subscription. Hit me up. Want to advertise, video request, chop it up, whatever it be. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link, description. Best way to donate, share the video, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Peace. And check out the boxing news and heavyweight playlist.